Getting rave reviews at the moment. Well, Chelsea fan John from Blue Lions TV joins us now. Hi, John. Now, Maresca says that Estevao is the type of player that the fans pay their money for. What have you made of him so far?
I mean, he's been absolutely sensational. The funny thing is that he said that when Maresca confirmed him in the morning that he'll be playing in the Champions League, he said he couldn't sleep because he was nervous, but you would never tell that from his performance last night. He's got this fearlessness, he's got this energy, he's got this self-confidence and belief. Like for myself, he plays like he thinks he's the chosen one, and it's kind of refreshing to see that type of energy on the field. So I've been really proud of this kid, coming to a new country, new environment, new league. I mean, the adaptation process has been seamless, and I think us Chelsea fans are in for a real treat watching him.
John, do you think the player that he's really going to become? You know, we talk about Neymar, but when I think of Chelsea, exciting times, I think Eden Hazard. Do you think he can become better than him?
I mean, let's see. It's hard. I got to respect Hazard. I got to respect Neymar. I mean, in terms of like excitement, he reminds me of guys that maybe like Robin when he first came. He was electric. Even Joe Cole was really exciting in his first few seasons. But I feel like Estevao can kind of become his own thing. Like, he's not as skillful as Neymar, which is fine. But in terms of like his match IQ, his abilities to play across many different positions, his work rate, which doesn't get enough credit, the guy wins a lot of tackles and kickstarts moves from them. I think he can kind of create his own name, to be fair.
Chelsea aren't scared to sell players at the moment. You know, they are happy if the right bid comes in to let players go. Do you think Estevao might be exempt from that?
Oh, for sure. I feel like he is, alongside Cole Palmer, will be like the face of this project. I think, it took us like 2 years to even get this deal over the line. And then we waited like another 2 years to be able to even watch him play for us right now. So I think it's safe to say he's one of the premium generational talents in the game right now. And to have access to that type of player who can be like top 3, top 5 in the world, Ballon d'Or potential.
Yeah.
How can you not be the face of the club?
Yeah, I think Chelsea done an amazing job getting this kid over the line. Genuinely talking, over in South America, they've been raving about this kid for a while. He's gone under the radar here because we've not seen him. But speaking to people out there, they genuinely believe this kid is going to be one of the best players in the world. And Chelsea have got him. I mean, unbelievable business, really.
Yeah, no, it's insane. I've always personally felt like if you want to maybe challenge for the top echelons in the game, it's pretty simple. You need to have access to some of the best players in the world. Would Madrid be the same if they didn't have Mbappe and Go? Would Barca be the same without Yamal? Probably not. So I think for us to kind of challenge on that foot in the future, we need the club built around talents like Estevao, Palmer's, Kenda. We got another kid in Portugal right now who looks insane. It gives us Chelsea fans a lot of confidence behind the club's strategy towards focusing on youth. It's been a bumpy ride. We can't say it's been smooth sailing, but it feels like we're now starting to see like the tangible results a bit more now. And when you're seeing a young squad like this winning games in the Champions League, tells you maybe the project might have a lot more legs than first given credit for.
How do you fit Palmer and Estevao into the same starting 11 in a key game?
Yeah, I think that's pretty easy. I think with guys like this, they just love to interchange already. Like we saw how Palmer started off the right side under Poch, and he's done that a few times under Maresca. We've seen how Maresca's been using Estevao across the whole attack, left side, middle, and the right. And Maresca actually said post-match yesterday that he thinks that long-term he'll use Estevao as a 10 in the middle. So where would
Palmer go back to the right then if he wants Estevao at 10? Because Liverpool have been moving players all over the place, and at the moment it's not really working for them. Are you confident it would work for Chelsea?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think under Maresca, a lot of these guys are built to kind of be flexible in terms of the positions they take up. And I can just easily see Estevao and Palmer sharing duties, moving inside and out. I think that creates the most problems for opposition teams when you play that way. And I think that'll be the long-term way that we integrate these guys together.
Yeah, it's an exciting prospect, certainly. But a lot of people are praising Arsenal for their squad depth. Is your squad depth even better?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't want to say better right now. We still have the youngest squad age in the Premier League. But I think we have one of the best balanced squads in the league. We got 2 players for every position, and we got real potential where maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, I think you can start having confident takes that, okay, we're one of the best squads in all of Europe right now. So I don't want to get a bit too ahead of myself. Arsenal have a lot of experience across many positions right now, but I feel like we're not far off from, being seen in that same light.
Well, Jamie, this one's for you. Chelsea at the moment 5 points off the top. Are they title contenders?
I don't think they're title contenders, no. I don't think they're there yet as a football club. Whether they will be, we'll see. Look, they've got a great squad. They have got some good players. I really like what they're about. I think they're still ropey at the back. I'm not convinced with the goalie. I think they've still got a lot of work to do. But here's my thing. If you're building a project, then the project is to, bring in young talent and then become that team. A bit like what Arsenal are doing. They're maybe there now. Chelsea want to be there maybe next year after. That's fine. But they sell a lot of their players, Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? So what's the process in terms of when do we stop selling the player that we brought in to become the team where we're going to challenge for the Premier League? Because that would be when's the moment that you say Chelsea need to win the Premier League now? They've got the team.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think maybe at the start of this project, there were a lot of mistakes at times. And I think actually this is like the first real season where we have a lot of like the pieces together in the squad right now, where it's like, you know what, this is where like the real foundations and the platform can now be built off now to kind of grow and grow. So I do think that you're not going to probably see as many signings now. I think there's a lot of like centerpiece, cornerstone players in the squad. And I just think, listen, until we get maybe like, let's say like a top keeper, but we got Penders who's doing amazing things at Strasbourg, maybe get more experience in defense, and maybe let's give time to see what Delap and Joao Pedro can do. Like until you have like those important pieces together, you can't really talk about a title challenge just yet. But I just think, you know what, this season is like the foundation year for all these youngers to kind of integrate in the system, their teammates, get to know each other. As long as we compete, that's all I'm happy with. And then maybe next season onwards, we can have more serious conversations.
Brilliant, John. Thank you.
Cheers, John.
Thank you.